Alright guys, today I'm back and we're going to be covering some new stuff today. But first, you can see my chest is pretty full. So, I want to upgrade it. So you gotta mine out, you gotta have two spots right next to each other. Let's make ourselves another chest. Also, you could use, as you can see, there's different types of logs. This is spruce wood, this is oak wood, and they give you different colored planks. If you place them down, this is spruce wood planks, this is oak wood planks. They're different colors, but you could mix and match for a chest. And most items that require wood. See, look, I could just like make that much one color, and the rest this color. Well, go like that, or you could just be like that. Doesn't matter. It'll still give you a chest. Chest still looks the same. So, if you place it right next to this chest, it will combine into a double chest. You open it, twice the inventory space. But do note that if you have a block above the chest, it won't let you open it. So you gotta have the spots above it free. Unless you have a transparent block. There's a few transparent blocks, such as let me actually use this one so it'll combine with that one. It's just stairs. These are considered a transparent block. And we'll get more into transparent blocks later, but today I want to do something else. So you can put it on top, and you can still open it. And my axe broke, so I can't get these fast. But today we want to focus on combat, and I'll be right back. Sorry, had to do a little something right there. So today we want to focus on combat, so let's put away some stuff. And one more small note. You can see that right here, I have more than you could. Let me see how to explain this. If you have different stacks of wood that are the same wood, you can combine them. But as you can see, it won't let me combine these two. That's because 64 blocks is the max that you can have in one stack, such as up here as well. It won't let you put any more in. You'll have to start a new slot. And that's referred to a full stack. This is a half stack 32, quarter stack, and eighth stack, and so it's basically divisible by 64. So now we want to get our sword, and that's a little low. So let's get an upgraded sword. I told you that you can make swords out of iron, gold, diamonds, stone, and wood. So let's get one out of iron. The iron lasts longer, and it does more damage. But we'll wait until our stone sword breaks before we use it. And you can see they look a little different. Iron is more metallic, and stone is gray, like the cobblestone. And let's get our mushrooms, put that back, and it's always good to carry some wood on you. So, want to do that, just in case you need a crafting bench or sticks. So let's go out there. Now, I have no more food left. So that's an issue we need to cover. Our wheat farm is going. Oh, did I trample some? Oh, thank God. My sensitivity's a little high. Let me turn that down. And so to solve our food problem, let's go to that swamp across the river. But of course, there's tons of monsters over there. So let's go fight some. These are zombies. Now, skeletons, creepers, and spiders all have the same amount of hearts. But zombies have a little more. I think skeletons, creepers, and spiders have 10 hearts, like we do, which counts to 20 points of damage. Because half a heart, oh god, the skeleton shot it towards me. Half a heart is considered 1 point of damage, and my sword broke right there, so we got switched to iron sword. And so zombies have a tiny bit more. You saw that skeleton shot the creeper. It's because if you skeleton's aiming at you, something gets in the way, it'll shoot that instead. So that's a good thing to, let's see if we can get it to kill one. Get away. Shoot. Shoot it. Don't shoot me, shoot this. There we go, it's shooting it. It's shooting it. Ooh, lag. What's happening? Let's hit it. Ah, missed it. And the other creeper's stuck back here in vines. Whatever, we'll see it another time. But, you can see our hunger isn't replenishing. That's our health is because our hunger is down, and it does take a lot of health swinging your sword, a lot of hunger. There's a spider right there. So you always want to have food when you do this, but I don't have any right now. So another thing we could use for food is these mushrooms. You can see there's brown and red mushrooms. So let's collect them and go back to my house. Let's just get a few. Ow, 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 I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Really low health. Let's quickly make it back. We have a couple mushrooms that'll have to do. Let's block this up. Now, you can eat rotten flesh. I got this from the zombie. It does heal too, but you can see it gives me hunger for a little bit. So that just means that my hunger degrades faster. But you see we have these mushrooms, and I'll give you a tip for later on. You want to keep one of each with you. Well, not with you, but to use for later. You put wood in kind of like a upside down triangle shape. You get bowls. Now you could put one brown mushroom and one red mushroom, and you get stew. You can put it in any combination, but you can't go like that. Okay, it's just one of each that you need. So we'll get 2 stew. Now these heal a lot, so let's keep them with us while we go fighting. I'll show you guys some more. Put away, and once you eat it, you can reuse the bowls. Ooh, actually, we can these bones that we got from the skeleton, we could use it to get more wheat because we're gonna need a lot of food. Oh, is it getting daytime already? Okay. Ooh, I keep falling. If you hold shift, then you can see that your character, he kind of does that, sticks his butt out, and that means you're in sneak mode while you're holding shift, and you can walk up right to the edge of the block and you won't fall off as long as you're holding shift. But if you let go of shift, you'll fall. So it's very good if you're on high ledges and you don't want to fall. As you can see, monsters burn in the daytime, except for spiders and creepers. They stay alive in the daytime. Spiders aren't hostile during the daytime unless you attack them first, but creepers are. So they will come after you whether it's day or night. So you just right click on the wheat and it'll make it fully grown. Just harvest it again. And you can replant it. Keep this stuff for later. Put away the seeds. If you shift click, hold shift. My shift key's a little broken. Shift click will automatically put it in the chest. And so let's make ourselves some more bread. There we go. That'll keep us fed for a while. There's stew in the bread. And let's do a little more combat. So, if you... Ooh, that skeleton just drowned. Let's see. This slime is the only thing around. So, see how it hurt me? Now, if I block, and it comes after, if it hits me, it'll do half the damage. Right click, and you hold it, it's gonna do half the damage. Now, if you jump, then, let me show you actually. Let me get out of the water and let me turn my particles on so you can see it. If you jump and you hit, and you hit while you're falling, you can see how those little stars came around. That means that was a critical hit, so it does a little bit of extra damage. If you just hit regularly, it's not a critical hit, but jump and while you're falling hit, it's critical. It's pretty hard to do in water though. So, and these little slimes, you can just hit them with your fist. They're not really a threat, but these slightly bigger ones are. So, let's get rid of these. Good old XP that we can always use. We got the bone and arrow. So, let's see, any more volunteers around? We could use squids actually. We'll test some on squids, because the thing I'm about to show you, it doesn't need like a monster to chase after you. or like something to attack you, like you need blocking to demonstrate. But that basically concludes swords. But there's another form of attacking. And one more thing, if you're fighting someone else, like you're on a server, multiplayer server, and they're fighting against you, if you click and right click quickly after that, it will make a weird form like this. It looks like your sword's just spazzing out. Like that. But that's basically you attacking and blocking at the same time. It's what most people use when they're fighting against each other. And it basically just reduces the damage you take. So now, we want to take 3 string and 3 sticks. If we put it in kind of this formation, like that, and I messed up. I always get this wrong. It confuses me a little bit. There we go. You want the sticks in kind of a sideways triangle, string all along the side, and I believe you can just make it opposite. Yep, it'll still give you a bow. A bow. You do need arrows to make a bow. So you have any more in the chest? Yep. We have 4 arrows. If you shoot it on the ground, then you can pick your arrow up again, and the bow did use a little bit of durability. But the cool thing about bows is if you hold right click, it'll draw it back more. This is the farthest it'll go. And if you release it while it's fully drawn, let's see if I can snipe this squid. They do have gravity affected to them, so you do need to aim a little bit above. But it is a critical hit. You saw the little stars that happened when I shot the bow because it was fully drawn. Let's see if I can hit the same squid. Ah, I missed. But you see the little star trail that it leaves? It is a critical hit. And so that's basically the forms of combat. You could use your fist, but it does barely any damage. So it's only to be used if you have very desperate. Oh, I forgot one more thing, but you can't really demonstrate it right now. But if you're sprinting and you hit, it does provide a form of knockback, which is enchantment later that we could get on your sword. That'll be later in the game though. You're sprinting like this, and you hit it as you're sprinting, it'll knock it back farther than if you're just hitting here. So it's very useful to go against creepers. Say that the creeper was right here, and you're backing off, you just quickly sprint and hit it. If you jump, it will also be a critical hit, and it will knock it back really far, so it won't blow up on you. It's a good tactic to use, and I'd say the best thing to use against creepers, though, is a bow, because you could hit them from far away. And you could get arrows from skeletons, but you could also make them. I don't have all the supplies to make it right now, but we will. I'll show you that maybe next episode. I'll collect some supplies in between. And I think now that we are a bit more experienced in combat, we could go check out this sand temple. These things, they generate naturally, and they're made out of this stuff called sandstone, which is basically 4 sand just put together. Sand is one of the 2 materials in the game that adhere to gravity, so if you place it up, it will fall down, and it can suffocate you. See? And so you basically just take 4, put it in a thing like that, it becomes sandstone. Sandstone doesn't adhere to gravity, and you need a pick to mine it. And that's basically what this is. This is just wool. And I think this is the back of it, maybe. These are sand temples. They hold nice goodies, as you can see. Now you're going to drop down and you'll be like, where is all the goodies? So, you've got to go right here. Dead center. But you see that? That's a pressure plate. They're trying to trick you. And I don't have any blocks to get out, so it'd be bad if I jumped in there right now. We want to get some stuff that'll at least get us out of there, so we can pole up. So we'll get a few pieces. Here we go. And let's pick one of the corner bits. Now you will take some damage if you jump down, but hopefully if you're at full health it won't kill you. And right click on the chest. There's 5 iron ingots. There's a lot of bones. That'll help me grow my wheat farm. More bones, rotten flesh. Emeralds. These things are amazing. We'll get more into it when we find villagers. This is gold. What's in the last chest? Oh my god, that's amazing. An enchanted book. You can use this to put enchantments on your sword. And this is Fortune 2, meaning that monsters have a better chance of dropping rare items. And so let's punch through this with my fist, and I can show you guys what the danger is. This is a pressure pad, so if I step on it, it'll trigger a signal, a redstone signal, that will blow up this TNT. That would completely blow you up. It would blow up the chest so you can't get the items, and you'd be forever killed. So let's collect up this TNT. It's very fast to mine. It's just one punch. And let's get out of here. So, one good tip is that if you're short on blocks and you only have wood, if you can combine it into 4 blocks, so you could tower up that little extra bit, get up top. And let's see. Let's get out of here now. Got very nice goodies. Gonna have to put this in a chest in a secret place. Let's eat some rotten flesh. Oh god, poisoning. Poisoning does give you little particles around you. Let's head back home, and I'll see you guys next time. Man, I got 42 bones. That's a very nice amount for the farm. That's almost 2 stacks of bone meal. So next time I'll probably be making a new farm, a very big one. Look, there's a that's a different biome. It's a grass biome. I guess I went the wrong way. My home is this way, but I'll see you guys next time.